Jai Hind everyone.
Jai Hind.
So students, basically you all know English is one of the most important language which is spoken worldwide today, right? And it is one of the best ways to communicate your emotions. So basically today you all will be presenting yourself on the topic, should alcohol be banned completely, right? And you will be judged on 5 parameters: verbal communication, non-verbal communication, grammatical errors, pronunciation, and your confidence, right? So the first one to come over is
Good morning, respected sir, ma'am, and all my dear friend. Thank you for giving me opportunity to speak. My name is Rohit Kumar. I belong to Patna, Bihar. I did my intermediate from my hometown Patna, and now I am pursuing my graduation from Patliputra University. My hobby is to play cricket. I was also captain of my school cricket team. I want to join the Indian Air Force because it provides an excellent opportunity to serve the country as well as a good future. Now coming to our today topic. Today our topic is, should alcohol be banned or not? In my opinion, alcohol should not be banned totally. Every coin has two sides. Alcohol has also advantage and disadvantage. It is injurious for health if you use it in bad way, if you use it in excess way. But if you use it in limit amount, it is very beneficial for us. Like it reduces stress. It also helps us to control sugar level in our body, which reduces the risk of diabetes. It also control blood flow in our body, like cold place like Assam, Sikkim, Kargil, Ladakh, and many places. If we ban it, it will also probably increase corruption. Like as we see the example of Bihar, Patna High Court has banned alcohol in 2016, but now people are still buying and selling alcohol. So it may probably increase the corruption. And there is the addicted person who is addicted to it, they can do anything for alcohol. At last, I want to say that we should not ban alcohol properly, but we should set a limit that a person can buy alcohol in a limit. That's all. Thank you.
गुड रोहित, ये बताओ बेटा, बेसिकली बिहार से हो?
Yes, sir.
बिहार में अल्कोहल बैंड है.
Yes, sir.
What are the side effects you have seen there?
Yes, sir. People are still buying and selling alcohol illegally.
Illegally?
Yes, sir.
So it must be in a very less amount, है ना?
No, it's in a good amount, sir. People are buying and selling. It's a common.
You mean to say that if government has restricted or prohibited alcohol, then also it is of no use?
It is working, but not working properly, sir. People are still buying.
Then should we make it legalized or should we restrict it very more properly?
Sir, according to me, I think government should set a limit that a person can buy 1 liter or 2 liter in a week.
1 liter or 2 liter in a week?
Yeah.
Means at present they are buying one barrel in a week.
No, sir.
2 लीटर इन अ वीक तो वैसे ही बेटा लिमिट बहुत ज्यादा हो गई. एनीवेज रोहित, स्पोकन वेल. जस्ट ट्राई टू डू सम मोर वर्क ऑन योर फ्लुएंसी. सेंटेंस में कहाँ पॉज देना है, कहाँ स्टॉप देना है, कहाँ कॉमा, कहाँ सेमी कॉमा. मतलब आपका सेंटेंस जब आप बोल रहे होते हैं तब उसकी पंक्चुएशन केवल आपके बोलने में ही क्लियर होती है. तो उस पंक्चुएशन का थोड़ा ख्याल रखते हुए बोलिए. पॉज कहाँ है और कितना है, इट मस्ट बी क्लैरिफाइड. ठीक है, बाकी वेल स्पोकन. टेक सीट. नेक्स्ट कैंडिडेट.
next.
So the next candidate is coming here, Yashasvi. Come beta.
Greetings to respected sir and ma'am, and good morning all my dear friends. My name is Yashasvi Gaur. Basically I am from Indore, Madhya Pradesh, but right now I am here for my studies, and I have completed my graduation from DAVV University Indore. I have pursued BSc in computer science, and currently I am pursuing my masters in computer application from IPS College Indore. Talking about my opinion, so alcohol should not be completely banned in India, because alcohol has both merits and demerits, right? So if we talk about merits, so they are alcohol is also used in some medicine use, in homeopathic and in medical field as well. And for our army soldiers as well, they are serving their duty in Siachen and in very cold regions where they use alcohol to keep their body warm, right? Talking about demerits, so demerits like excessive use of alcohol can cause addiction to a person, and it will affect the family also. It will affect the financial condition of a family also if a person is taking it in excessive amount. And for our younger ones also, if they see their elder ones taking excessive consumption of alcohol, so what will the it will make a bad impact on them and for their mental health as well. And because of alcohol addiction, so many crimes are simultaneously increasing in India. So as of my opinion, alcohol should not be completely banned in India, but yeah, government should make very strict restrictions on purchasing, selling and buying of alcohol. That's it from my side. Thank you so much.
Yashasvi, you spoke well, your confidence was good, no doubt. But like there was a miss in the content. Your content needs to be more brushed, right? When you're talking on this topic, you should be able to mention some facts and figures also, and certain states which have banned and what have been the benefits or disadvantages after banning alcohol, right? So ये सारी चीजें अगर आप mention कर रहे हैं, it will be a boost to your speech. Okay, better.
Yashasvi, you are doing MCA.
Yes.
What is the contribution of alcohol in our GDP?
So 18%?
18%.
Yes.
Is it a little amount?
No sir, not a little bit amount like.
पहली बात तो 18% नहीं है, पहली बात तो 18% नहीं है। 18% एल्कोहल का कंट्रीब्यूशन हमारे टैक्सेस में है, ना कि जीडीपी में। जीडीपी में अगर 18% एल्कोहल का कंट्रीब्यूशन हो गया तो मतलब जीडीपी में 17% तो पूरी एग्रीकल्चर का है, पूरे देश की एग्रीकल्चर का। तो सोचो एल्कोहल का 18% तो होने का प्रश्न ही पैदा नहीं होता। दूसरी बात, टैक्सेस में जो उसका 18% कंट्रीब्यूशन है वो पेट्रोकेमिकल्स के बाद लार्जेस्ट है। मतलब पूरे देश की अर्थव्यवस्था को चलाने में सबसे बड़ी भूमिका होती है डीजल, पेट्रोल और एलपीजी की। डीजल, पेट्रोल, एलपीजी के बाद यदि किसी चीज़ में पोटेंशियल है तो वो है एल्कोहल। मैं एल्कोहल का प्रचार नहीं कर रहा, मैं केवल एक फैक्ट बता रहा हूँ। इस सिचुएशन में क्या है कि ऐसे टॉपिक पर बोलते हुए अगर हम उसका इकोनॉमिक एस्पेक्ट नहीं उठा रहे हैं तो ये थोड़ा हमारी स्पीच की ग्रेविटी को कम कर देगा। आप में से वो सभी कैंडिडेट, खासकर जो एसएसबी एस्पिरेंट हैं या जैसे लॉ ग्रेजुएट्स हो गए या ये एमसीए करने वाली लड़की हो गई, मतलब जो थोड़ा सीनियर्स हैं, उनको तो विशेषकर इस बात का ख्याल रखना चाहिए ऐसे किसी भी टॉपिक का इकोनॉमिक कॉन्सेप्ट बताए बिना आपका कंटेंट पूरा नहीं होगा। ठीक, जाओ, टेक सीट। एंड द नेक्स्ट कैंडिडेट इज सौम्या, प्लीज कम।
Good morning, everyone. Thanks for giving me an opportunity to describe about myself here. My name is Soumya Maurya and I am studying in class 9. I have a nuclear family and there are 4 members in it, including me. My aim is to clear UPSC exam and become an IAS officer because I believe that I have the ability to bring a good change in the society. And becoming an IAS officer is one of the best platform I can ever have for that. Coming towards topic, today's topic is alcohol need to be completely banned or not. According to my point of view, I believe that it didn't need to get completely banned because it has very great impact. It is very good for us also because alcohol gives a huge contribution in homeopathic medicines, in syrups, in sanitizers, and also for domestic purposes also. And liquor is something that is used for drinking purpose, and it is also good for us if we take it in a very limited amount. And it's like sometimes like doctors prescribes also to take alcohol as a form of medicine because it helps in joint pain for a normally old age person. For sometimes a person is suffering from depression, it helps them to feel calm and forget about their pain for a moment of time. And it is very beneficial for our army brothers who are working in a cold region. It helps to keep them warm. And alcohol also leads a many important role in Indian economy because it gives a huge revenue to India. And see, every coin has two faces, and it's totally depend on us what we choose in it. And anything, I'm not saying about only alcohol, anything if you take in a substantial form or become addictive of it, it's going to harm us. So according to my opinion, it didn't need to get completely banned. Thank you.
अच्छा बोला तुमने, रखो यार। एक तो सबसे पहली दिक्कत यह है कि तुम सारे के सारे लोग मधुशाला से बड़े जबरदस्त प्रेरित हो। मतलब तुम लोगों को कमियां ही नहीं दिख रही माइंड में। दिख रही है तो बड़ी कम दिख रही है। ये बात ठीक है, मान लिया कि वी आर लिविंग इन अ डेमोक्रेटिक सोसाइटी एंड वी मस्ट बी फ्री इनफ टू चूज आवर ईटेबल्स एंड टू चूज द थिंग्स वी ड्रिंक, ये बात सही है। लेकिन इस दृष्टिकोण से देखते हुए तो अफीम, चरस, गांजा, हेरोइन, मारिजुआना, उनसे भी बैन हटा लेना चाहिए भैया। फिर से बोलो। बैन, हाँ बैन है, मुझे मालूम है, तभी तो मैं कह रहा हूं उनसे भी बैन हटा लेना चाहिए। अरे जैसे अल्कोहल का लिमिटेड अमाउंट का कंजम्पशन बेनिफिट करेगा, अफीम का भी करेगा, गांजा का भी करेगा, चरस का भी करेगा, मारिजुआना का भी करेगा, हेरोइन का भी करेगा। हाँ हाँ, तो मतलब मोर डेंजरस है तो बैन है, लेस डेंजरस है, डेंजरस तो है। वो तो हर चीज के साथ है भाई। आप अगर एक दिन में 1 किलो देशी घी खा लेंगे तो सेहत बन जाएगी क्या? अरे लूज मोशन हो जाएगा, डॉक्टर की हालत खराब हो जाएगी, तुम्हारी तबीयत सही करने में चूना खिलाना पड़ जाएगा 1 किलो देशी घी खाने के बाद, ये तो हालत हो जाएगी। तो ये तो भागवत गीता में लिखा ही है, एक्सेस इज ऑलवेज डिनाइड, मतलब अति सर्वत्र वर्जयेत, ये तो हर जगह बात है। तो केवल इस आर्ग्यूमेंट के बिहाफ पर कि हमारी इकोनॉमी में हेल्दी कंट्रीब्यूशन है और अगर हम लिमिटेड अमाउंट में कंज्यूम करते हैं तो अच्छा है, तो फिर तो भाई मतलब जो जितने भी ड्रग्स, इंडिया छोड़ दो, यूएस जैसे ओपन स्टेट ने, मतलब ओपन नेशन ने ड्रग्स को बैन किया हुआ है, तो वो तो मतलब वहां से भी बैन अपलिफ्ट कर लेना चाहिए।
So our next candidate is Deepesh. Come over.
Good morning, friends. I am Deepesh Maurya from Azamgarh, Uttar Pradesh. Today is our topic of discussion is should alcohol ban in India. According to my opinion, alcohol should be banned in India because it causes many issues like poverty, unemployment, domestic violence, and other many things. It causes many diseases in human beings. It affects our livers, kidneys, and many things. And according to WHO's data, that in India the alcohol consumption is increasing rapidly. The data shows that in 2004 the alcohol consumption per capita was 2.4 liter, and in 2011 it get increased to 4.7 liters, and 2030 it get increased to 5.7 liters per capita. And it shows that the alcohol consumption in India is increasing rapidly. According to RBI's data, they said that the alcohol consumption is increased by 38% in last 5 years. So it shows that the alcohol consumption is increasing rapidly, and also it affect many other things like the unemployment and other sectors, that our youth is going in the bad areas, like they are changing, they are going in bad habits, like they drink alcohols and forget their aim, and they enjoy just life and nothing do for society. And it is said that in western country alcohol is selling and it is allowed to sell, but if we think the weather condition of western countries, it is totally different from our country. Their food habits is also different, so they are colder than us and they need to drink alcohol for their blood circulation and other things. So we cannot compare India, because India's weather condition is normal, their temperatures and other things, and it is also says that it contribute economy, and but in several states like Gujarat and Bihar, they ban alcohol and their economy is now not very less. So we can say that to be ban alcohol, we can also run our economy properly. So and it is also medical use, and our soldiers use it, then this is very good thing. But in use of liquor, alcohol is very dangerous for our society. So according to me, alcohol should not totally ban, but the liquor and beers should be banned, and the medical purposes and energy drink for armies, that should not to be banned. Thank you.
मतलब तेरा जो माथे पर पड़ने वाली सलवटें, फैलती सिकुड़ती आँखें, चेहरे का कलर, ये सब जो चीज़ें हैं ना, ये कुछ ज़्यादा काम कर रही हैं। इनको थोड़ा कम काम करवा, इतना भी काम करना सही नहीं है ना? बैठ जाओ। लेकिन याद रखिए, अंततः आपका टारगेट है अपनी कम्युनिकेशन स्किल का डेवलपमेंट, और उस डेवलपमेंट को परखने का ये तरीका ही नहीं हुआ कि आप घर से याद करके आइए और यहाँ आकर टेप रिकॉर्डर के स्विच ऑन करने की तरह बच जाइए। अगर आप स्पॉन्टेनियसली बोल पा रहे हैं, then only you have developed your communication, otherwise not.
Next speaker is Umair.
Good morning, sir, ma'am, and all my dear friends present here. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to introduce myself. My name is Umair Khan. I belong to Varanasi, but currently I live in Prayagraj. I am pursuing in class 12. I did my 10th from my hometown, from BNB International. So, coming to the topic, today's topic is alcohol banned totally or not? In my opinion, it should be banned, because when alcohol is banned, problems of domestic violence and people who live in rural areas who have suffered from financial drain also reduce. As you all know, India is a vast populated country. 16 crore people take alcohol as for their entertainment purpose, and 3 crore people take alcohol as their daily habit. And every year in the world, 3 million people died by taking alcohol. So when alcohol is available, chances of drinking is more, and people is not taking as their threat, they taking as per their daily habit. So it has many disadvantages than advantage. So in my opinion, it should be banned totally, because it will also give bad impact on economy. When you see an example that child sees his father to take alcohol, there is a bad impact on the child. So in my opinion, alcohol should be banned totally. Thank you.
Well spoken. Well spoken. अब ऑफ रिकॉर्ड बोल रहा हूँ। अब ये बता बेटा, तूने बोला इट हैज अ बैड इम्पैक्ट ऑन इकोनॉमी, मतलब कंजम्पशन ऑफ अल्कोहल हैज अ बैड इम्पैक्ट। अल्कोहल पीने से अर्थव्यवस्था खराब होती है। अरे बताओ कैसे? बस हो गया। थोड़ा सा कंटेंट आपने पहले से लिख लिया है, लेकिन उसको थोड़ा फील करके आइए। अगर उसको सही में अपने दिमाग के हिसाब से लॉजिकली सेट करेंगे, तब बोलने में आपको ऑटोमेटिकली कंफर्ट लगेगा। कोई चीज बस इसीलिए मत बोल दीजिए कि बाकी ने किसी ने बोल दिया, मैम ने बोल दिया, मैंने बोल दिया कि ये बोलना है, तो उसी को बोलने लग गए। देखो बेसिक बात क्या है, नथिंग इज गुड, नथिंग इज बैड, नथिंग इज ट्रू, नथिंग इज फॉल्स, जस्ट आवर एंगल ऑफ वॉचिंग दैट पर्टिकुलर थिंग। उस चीज को देखने का हमारा नजरिया उस चीज को सही या उस चीज को गलत बनाता है। Alcoholism is neither good nor bad. Actually, nothing is neither good nor bad. Just how do we use that? What we are thinking about that is either good or bad. तो आप किसी भी चीज को सही, किसी भी चीज को गलत साबित कर सकते हैं। बस इस बात पर डिपेंड है कि आप कहां तक सोच ले जा रहे हैं। जितना सोच ले जाएंगे उतना ही अच्छे तरीके से गलत सही साबित कर देंगे। पॉइंट है, सोचिए जरूर। सोचेंगे नहीं तो आपके अपने सेल्फ आइडियाज डेवलप नहीं होंगे। सेल्फ आइडियाज डेवलप नहीं होंगे तो बस ऐसा ही होगा, बोल तो देंगे, लेकिन जब उसी पर क्रॉस क्वेश्चन बिठा दिया जाएगा तो आप हिंदी में ही कोई उचित जवाब नहीं दे पाएंगे। चलो, वेल ट्राइड, टेक सी।
The next candidate is Amit.
Good morning, teachers and my dear friends. My name is Amit Guljar and I am from Gwalior, MP. I have passed my ND exam and I am here for preparation of my SSB interview. I am from a rural background. Today my topic is should alcohol be banned completely or not? So friends, I am in the strong favor of this statement that alcohol should be banned. So have a look on the pros of banning the alcohol. First of all, the main target of the alcohol is our youth. 60% of the consumer of the alcohol is youth. With the consumption of alcohol, they are intoxicating themselves for the sake of the temporary happiness and pleasure. They are damaging their lives and they are also curbing their thinking capacity. Secondly, the domestic violence and the rape cases. It is seen that 50% of the domestic violence cases arise after the involvement of the alcohol. If this would be prohibited, then ultimately it will reduce the domestic violence cases too. Thirdly, the road accidents. For an example, the Yamuna Expressway reports about 5 to 10 accidents per week. And it is seen that 70% of the accident occurs due to rash driving after the consumption of the alcohol. And if the alcohol is banned, then gradually it will reduce the amount of the accidents. Now, let's see the consequences of banning the alcohol and their solutions. First of all, the shutter to the Indian economy. But in my opinion, let's see. The alcohol contributes about 2.5% of Indian GDP, and if we prohibit it, then it will shatter the Indian economy to a vast extent. But the government is also working on the many sectors like IT, programming, and gaming. The young minds can develop their career in these fields, and ultimately these sectors are going to be a big source of income in the upcoming years. Secondly, the black marketing and the crime cases. First of all, in many states like Gujarat, Bihar, it has been banned, and in the starting, it has been a problem for the government to handle it, as it has been illegal, and people are still buying it, selling it. But gradually, it has been seen when there will be no manufacturing, then there will be ultimately gradually there will be less violence and criminal cases. So, in my opinion, alcohol should be banned completely. Thank you and have a nice day.
Actually, well spoken. Now, the thing is, what do you think about the accidents taking place in Gujarat or Bihar? As you said, that 50% of the accidents, how much? 50 or 70? 70. Huh? 50. 50% of the accidents take place because of rush driving after consuming alcohol. In such a case, number of accidents in Bihar and Gujarat must be far less than in the comparison of number of accidents in Uttar Pradesh or in Delhi. Is it so?
Yes, sir. It is. It is, sir.
It is.
Yes, sir.
Means number of accidents in Gujarat is far less than number of accidents in UP.
Yes, sir.
बेटा इस डेटा का सोर्स क्या है?
See, sir, Gujarat is an industrial area, and the movers of the trucks and the
मतलब Gujarat is an industrial area that moves on truck.
no, sir, the movers of the truck, the drivers of truck consume the alcohol. That is.
Why alcohol is banned there, na? Yes. If alcohol is banned there, then drivers cannot consume alcohol in such an amount as an amount. Drivers come from other state, but when they are in Gujarat, they cannot consume alcohol because alcohol is not sold there.
Yes, sir.
Because alcohol is not sold there. So this is not important that where are the drivers from. Point is when they are in Gujarat, they cannot consume alcohol.
Yes, sir.
Being an SSB aspirant, you must not fabricate data. है ना? Data fabrication will harm you in a very huge amount. भाई जो आपका SSR selection board में बैठा रहेगा, वो कम से कम फुल कर्नल की पोजीशन का होगा, और जो फुल कर्नल होता है वो पिता नहीं दादा होता है डेटा के मामले में, है ना? क्योंकि उसका काम ही है, वो सुबह से लेकर शाम तक देश के कौन से कोने में किस प्रकार का डेटा कहाँ से कैसे आ रहा है, इसका बड़े कायदे से ध्यान रखिएगा। एक बार आपने फैब्रिकेटेड डेटा का इस्तेमाल किया नहीं और आप आउट हुए नहीं। दूसरा, डेटा के हिसाब में अगर कुछ पॉइंट्स की परसेंटेज प्लस माइनस होगी तो चल जाएगी, लेकिन जब बातें ऐसी आ जाएंगी जो डाउटफुल खुद ही हों। अब जैसे आप जानते हैं, हम अपने देश में अपनी हेल्थ केयर पर नेशनल लेवल पे अपनी जीडीपी का करीब 2.5% खर्च करते हैं, और ये 2.5% खरबों रुपए हो जाता है। उस केस में अगर आप ये बताएंगे कि जी अल्कोहल का अकेले का कंट्रीब्यूशन करीब 2.45% है या 2.5% है, तो मतलब एक तरीके से आप कह रहे हैं कि हेल्थ केयर पर होने वाला सारा खर्चा हमको अल्कोहल से मिल जाता है, वो भी 2.5%, वो भी 2.5%, मोटा मोटा। तो क्या है, कहीं ना कहीं डेटा मतलब कहीं ना कहीं डाउट क्रिएट हो जाएगा। जैसे मुझे डाउट क्रिएट हुआ तो मैंने गूगल किया तो पता चला कि आपने सीधे 1% बढ़ा दिया, और 1% का मतलब खराब रुपए। भाई इंडिया की इकोनॉमी थोड़ा ह्यूज है आज की डेट में, ठीक है? तो फैब्रिकेटेड डेटा का इस्तेमाल बिल्कुल ना करें। जिन बच्चों को एसएसबी में जाना है वो तो गांठ बांध लें। जिस डेटा के लिए आप वेरी मच कंफर्म है, केवल उसी का इस्तेमाल करें। जिसके लिए थोड़ा सा भी डाउट है उसका इस्तेमाल ना करें। गेटिंग? जब आप लेक्चरेट में होंगे एसएसबी के दौरान, तब अपनी स्पीड को थोड़ा कम करिए। Getting? बाकी सब अच्छा था. Amit, take seat.
Our next candidate is Divyanshi. Come.
Good morning, respected ma'am and respected sir, and my dear friends. My name is Devyanshi Priya and I'm from Fatehpur. I did my class 10th and 12th from Fatehpur itself. And talking about my family, so we are 4 members in my family, including me. I wanted to become an flying officer in Indian Air Force. So coming to the topic, that is should alcohol be banned totally or not? So, in my opinion, alcohol should not be totally banned because each and every thing have two aspects. One is positive and the other one is negative. Talking about the positive aspect of this is that it helps in a lots of ways, like in medicinal benefits. It helps it contributes to the GDP of India also. It helps the government to earn revenue also through this. And there are lots of medicinal benefits, like when you consume it in a moderate form, like in a very little amount, so it will help you in it will help it will in circulatory it will in circulatory system and a lot of things. It also decreases the reduce risk of type 2 diabetes and lots of different things. But it is right to say that it is a syrup when it is consumed in a very less quantity, but it's a poison when it is consumed in a very large amount. So talking about the negative aspect of this, there are 95,000 people who die every year because of consuming this alcohol. There are lots of crime which is happening over here because of the alcohol consumption. Taking moderate form of if you consume it in a moderate form, so it will help you. But at the same time, if you consume it in a very excessive form, so it will damage your body. It will leads to dysfunctioning of your liver. It will leads to dysfunctioning of your lungs and etc. So overall, I want to say is that each and it can be controlled also by setting up limits and some certain criterias. So it can be controlled also. So hence, what I want to say is that there is a requirement of some limits and some criterias for this, but it should not be totally banned. Thank you.
Well spoken, दिव्यांशी. जो डेटा बस यूज किया है वो चेक किया था बोलने से पहले? नहीं चेक किया.
Sir, 95,000 people die.
करीब करीब 95,000 लोग मरते हैं अल्कोहल के कंजम्पशन से हर साल. कम है, ज्यादा मरते हैं.
Sir, actually I saw in Google and it was 95,000 only.
तो फिर से बैठ, फिर से गूगल खोल, जब वेबसाइट खुल जाए तो मुझे लाकर दिखा कर्टन के पीछे से. ठीक है, मतलब क्लास के बाद दिखा देना है तो कल दिखा देना मैम को. ठीक? हाँ जी, टेक सीट.
Next candidate, Abhishek.
Greetings to everyone, especially respected sir and ma'am. Myself, Abhishek. Basically, I am pursuing my law graduates from the Allahabad State University, which is going to be completed this year. And as we all know, why we all gathered here, because the topic is so interesting for us, and overall, it's an honor and privilege to having a words with you. See, the topic is the alcohol should be banned totally or not. I would draw a different portrait regarding this. See, just because of the road accident, it doesn't mean you will ban all the vehicles. Instead of securing the safety measures and other things. So overall, the thing is, the problem is all about where it goes surrounds. The problem is basically about the alcoholic person, not the alcohol. So after getting deeply regarding this topic, I want to say that the issue was the alcohol, not the alcoholism. See, alcohol is an commodity and the alcoholism is the issue. So the addiction can be removed not easily, but we can take it gradually steps to sort out such kinds of thing. And the other thing that I accept that see, the basically fundamental drives are the responsible factors like the poverty and the other social problem concern, but it is not the it is the not all evil cause. It is one of the evil cause that is lead to the social problem. So nationwide bans leads to the some unwanted consequence of the prohibition. And other thing that is moreover is a point of concern, that it will create a bootleg market, and it will fertile ground for the criminals, that will help us to more to corrupt this more helpful to corrupt the society. And the outcomes will not totally will satisfying. See, the banning and the prohibition of the alcohol is not the new thing in our country scenario, but as we saw the earlier, the several state governments had such thing, but we get not such level of satisfaction at much what we expected. So the thing is still remains, and the question is still remains, and I want to repeat my words again. The problem is the alcohol, not the alcoholism. And some of the points which I think which can helpful. So first thing is that instead of doing such new things, we have to configure out what we have done earlier. In my opinion, I think the regulation is the problem, and the administration is also responsible for such kinds of thing. And what the outcomes, the way forwards are the as usual as the before exist. The first thing is that is concerned, that is points of concern, is that we have more policies and more strict and tightened policy regarding the previous policy previously which were existing. And also it is the choice of individual, so we cannot ban it overall. And if we do so, then we get some unwanted consequence regarding the provision that will be not good for us. So doing before such kinds of thing, I think I summarize my words by saying that first thing, it is the moral turpitude of the ones, how he consume and how he behaves. And second thing about is as the de-addiction centers are open, they are doing such kinds of thing like the awareness, and the education is the primary key to resolve such kinds of things. So overall, I want to say that basically alcohol is the not issue, alcoholism is the issue. So I will end my words here. Thank you.
अभिषेक, प्रैक्टिस अ लॉट, प्रैक्टिस वेरी मच. वैसे भी आप लॉ ग्रेजुएट हैं, तो पब्लिक स्पीकिंग तो आपके लिए बहुत ही जरूरी है. कल को अगर PCS जे HDS में सिलेक्शन नहीं हुआ, तो वकालत के दौरान ये तो बहुत ही ज़्यादा जरूरी काम पड़ेगा, बहुत ज़्यादा. तो पोडियम पर खड़े होकर बोलना, इसकी आपको बहुत ज़्यादा प्रैक्टिस करनी है. और ये प्रैक्टिस ही इकलौता तरीका है जो आपकी इस नर्वसनेस को ओवर पावर कर देगा. ठीक है, चलो टेक सीट.
The next speaker is Vijay.
Good morning, gentlemen, and good morning, ma'am, and good morning, sir. Thank you, ma'am, to give me this opportunity to introduce myself and my topic. And my name is Vijay Singh Chaudhary, and I am from Alwar, Rajasthan. I recently cleared my NDA exam, and now I am preparing for NDA SSB. I want to become an NDA officer in Indian Army, because Indian Army provides us a reputation in society, and also give the advantageous life. So today my topic is the alcohol should be banned or not in India. So by my opinion is that alcohol should not be banned in India, because alcohol plays many roles in many fields, like in agriculture and medical sector. In agriculture sector, by the agriculture products, alcohol is made by this. And if we ban the alcohol in India, then the condition of farmers will be poor. And second is the in health sector, because by the alcohol, medicines and some like sanitizer and the cup syrups are made by the alcohol. So if you ban this, then the medicines could not be made. So next, the major factor in India, that is, if the India ban the alcohol, then the budget issue, the major issue in India, because the second largest tax in India is on alcohol. This is about the 18% tax, and if we ban this, the major issue is the budget. And if the alcohol is and ban in India, then the alcohol industry should be closed. So the persons who serving in this industry, they lost their jobs. So the next factor is in India to ban the alcohol is that the black marketing. If the India ban the alcohol in some states, then the persons who take the wine, they go in other state and they purchase the wine, and they come to it in each state, and they buy this in the above quantity and the above price. So the conclusion of my opinion is that the alcohol should not be banned in India. Thank you.
Well spoken.
Thank you, sir.
Take seat.
The next speaker is Pranjal.
A very good morning to all of you, respected teachers and students. My name is Pranjal. I am doing my BLLB. Today's my topic is alcohol ban completely or not? The thing I noticed before going on the pros and the cons of the topic, I want to say something that what our Constitution of India says about this. The subject matter which deals with alcohol is given in the schedule 7th of entry number 51, which says that it is on the states to impose restrictions on that, and after the subject matter goes and the taxes which he impose, etc., to be determined by the state governments. When we see that people are justifying that alcohol should be not banned, it will create a chaos in the societies that it will make society as more dangerous if we say that. So Article 21 of the Constitution of India says that everyone has a right to consume whatever they want to eat or anything, and whatever they want to wear, etc. And after the Menka Gandhi case, it has been improved that many fields has been raised that right to education is a main fundamental right given to this at all. After that, we can say that we can go anywhere. This has been maintained by it. And one thing is more the people says that the businessmen's doing the alcohol consumptions, raising the level of their funds and increasing the chaos in the societies of making money. I think the restriction which Constitution of India says that everyone, for the interest of the public, everyone, the state government can ban on it. Now I am going to say some pros and cons about it. That what are the benefits or what are the benefits of it? That it will if we reduce the consumption of alcohol in our daily life, we can improve the societal health. We can improve the societal health and other things like we can help in we can reduce the domestic violences, accidents, and level of nutrition in the societies. Directive principle of state policy. The directive principle of state policy DPSP, which says that Article 47 that it is the duty of the state to raise the level of nutrition and it's to improve the public health of the societies. So if government's banning on it, it is good. It is a good initiative from there, and I think making more comfortable if the societies take part in it, if individual can come forward and make these things to move in a level of growing of the economics, it is. Thank you.
चलो ठीक है. We can't talk about banning alcohol not because it is harmful or it is not harmful, but because banning alcohol is not feasible. Banning alcohol is not going to be practically executed. Why so? Because when are we talking about the states which have already banned alcohol, like Bihar, like Gujarat, like Nagaland. In Nagaland also there is ban on alcohol. I had just a check. And in Meghalaya. These are the only 4 states out of 28 states of India which have banned alcohol completely. In all other states, alcohol or drinking alcohol or consumption of alcoholic substances is well allowed. In these 4 states also, although governments and administrations have banned alcohol, but smuggling of alcohol has been increased and illegal business of alcohol has been increased. Because we are going to ban something that when once become habit of people, people cannot control that in general. So rather than banning alcohol, beneficial will be like we have started Tatkal quota in railways. By railway ka Tatkal quota, actually what is that? Legalization of the corruption. जो पैसा पहले हम बाबुओं को या क्लब्स को अंडर द टेबल देते टिकट करने के लिए, वो पैसा अब सीधे रेलवे ले लेता है और पब्लिक को टिकट मिल जाता है. In the very much same way, when we talk about consumption of alcohol, we can make it costlier. We can increase taxes on it. Automatically, when it becomes costly, demand will definitely decrease. And revenue of the state government also not decrease, will not decrease. So, talking about practical point of view, if banning alcohol, then smuggling will increase. पहली बात. दूसरी बात, according to constitution and when we are talking about openness of the society, then also we must be able to do what we want to do till the time our activities are not going to harm others in society. So on the name of development of society also, we cannot ban any particular thing which either we drink or we eat. We can talk about some drugs also, that if we are not banning alcohol, then marijuana type of heavy drugs also must not be banned. Then we must convey the point that consuming alcohol is not such a big harm as a big harm is consuming marijuana. अल्कोहल पीने के बाद क्या होता है कि उसका जो असर रहता है वो 2 घंटे, 4 घंटे, 5 घंटे रहता है, लेकिन marijuana जैसे सब्सटेंसेस का जो असर होता है वो 4 दिन, 6 दिन, 10 दिन हो जाता है. थोड़ा सा हाई अमाउंट में अल्कोहल का कंजम्पशन इंसान को मार नहीं देगा, लेकिन अफीम, चरस, गांजा, marijuana का हाई कंजम्पशन इंसान को मार देगा. इसलिए those things are banned, will be banned, must be banned.